Well, Scott, some of your thoughts on that 90 minutes?
Yeah, it wasn't really a game of football. The wind kind of killed it. Both teams battled well, and I think there was a little bit of quality for both teams in the game. A little bit of quality was from Logan and Anton. We won 2 and a great finish for Logan, but we've probably not worked the goalie enough. Second half, I thought we were on top with a little bit more urgency. We get ourselves back in the game with that goal, and we lose a sloppy penalty. We're turning into blind alleyways once our backs turned as well in the penalty box and lunging. And if you put your foot out, sometimes there is maybe contact, sometimes it's not. I've not properly seen it back yet. But you give the referee a decision to make, and he gave a penalty. But I thought there was not a lot in the game today. I thought both teams battled well, but they maybe just anticipated second balls a little bit more. Yeah,
you mentioned the kind of frustration, obviously, conceding the first goal just on half time. Would have been a real sitting there. I'm sure it would have totally changed your half time team talk.
It's game management, and that's what we talked about in there. You talk about how they've managed the game late on, the slow played it, and that's what you do when you're ahead, and that's why they're second in the league. And we need to get a little bit more wiser in that. But at the same time, as I say, the lads are always working hard. They always try and dig deep. They always try and pull themselves out of hole. But when you do get yourself back into a situation, you can't lose another goal like that. And it's another 2 goals we're losing, and it's mistake after mistake.
And like you say, in a game of a few moments of quality, and then we get that little moment from Logan to concede so soon afterwards through a sloppy penalty, must be frustrating as well.
Yeah, it's hard to take because, as I say, the lads work hard to get themselves back into the game. You want to make sure that you're in the game, and we need to be a lot harder to beat. And we ended up at the end, being open, but we've brought on Lucas, we've brought on Kurt, we've brought on Franny, and I thought Lucas and Franny were really good. Kurt's been out for a little bit, and he's been on antibiotics, so he's lost a little bit of stamina, but he'll kick that back on as well. But I thought the 2 lads that did come on, that showed us a lot of quality in there as well. I thought Logan had that little bit of quality, Ludika again, and he's been out for a little bit, so it was good to get him back on the park and also get Ben back as well. I thought Ben was excellent today. As I said at midfield, he was the one that anticipated stuff. He put his body in the line, he made challenges, and not a lot of people have that quality of making challenges but also be calm and composed on the ball, and he was one today.
And yeah, like you said, a number of players coming back, Ben and Logan, but unfortunately Harry McHugh goes off injured. There's another one added to the list. How is he doing at the moment?
Yeah, he felt something in his knee, so we need to be a bit cautious on that and to see how he is the next couple of days. He's in the icing at this moment in time. The physio will see him tomorrow morning, and we'll just go from there. But it's a big week ahead for us. We've got more on Tuesday, and then we've got Arbroath on Saturday as well. And it's going to be similar games. The wind going to be a huge factor. Both teams want to fight, they want to run, and they want to outrun each other. So for us, we need to be a little bit better, like composure on the ball.
Yeah, like you say, 2 massive games coming up, 2 real battles. I'm sure that's a good thing about football, isn't it? After a defeat, you've got these 2 games straight after each other to go and rectify things.
Yeah, that's one good thing. That's that bounce back ability, and the lads have been up and down, and we just need to get a little bit more consistent. And with a good chat in there, and they're all in good spirits because, as I say, they work hard and they believe in the process, and hopefully now we can start pushing on there again.
Logan, a tough afternoon up here in Kirkcaldy, 2-1 defeat. Some of your thoughts after that one?
Yeah, obviously disappointing to come away from the game with nothing. I think we do well to get back into the game, and then it's a mistake from us that kills us again. And yeah, we need to then fight to try to score another equaliser. I think when we scored the goal to go 1-1, we have to try and manage the game better and make sure we come away with minimum a draw.
Yeah, the gaffer also mentioned about managing the game better, conceding that goal so close to half time, totally changing kind of the morale going into the break, and then after getting that goal, great goal from yourself, that to concede the penalty minutes later is a real signal also.
Yeah, 100%. I think we got three minutes to half time or something like that. So it's important to keep it 0-0 at half time, and then it gives us a chance to go shut up that way and into our fans and try and win the game or get a goal, get the first goal. But yeah, we give ourselves a bit of a mountain to climb, and then, like I said, we get a goal back, and within a few minutes, they're ahead again, and it's kind of just. But I think all the lads would admit it. We have to see out things better, and even if it is just holding on to a 1-1 draw, sorry, at minimum. But yeah, we give ourselves a mountain to climb, and like you said, they used their experience and seeing the game out, and then they end up coming away with 3 points.
Yeah, like you say, is it just a case of maybe managing it better in terms of the conditions also, because it was tougher both teams out there by all means?
Yeah, of course. It was, the wind was taking the ball everywhere. You didn't know where it was going to land, but they had to play against that as well, and they've managed it a bit better than us for I don't know what reason. Maybe they're used to it or whatever, but I think we just lacked that little bit of quality. Just even 1 or 2 passes to just calm the game down. But obviously, being a goal down, it's understandable. We're chasing the game again to try and get an equaliser, and probably should just put our foot on the ball and control the game a bit.
Obviously, disappointing on a team point of view, but on a personal note, you come off the bench after a couple of weeks out injured. How did you find the game physically, and also great to get a goal as well?
Yeah, I mean, I was blowing a bit at the end, but no, it's nice to be back. But like you said, I always say, when you score, it doesn't really count for much when the boys get beat. Sorry. So no, it was nice to score, but I'm coming away. We're coming away with nothing. So I'd much rather have seen out the game and not been the one to score. And then from the injury side of it, it's good to be pain-free now, and hopefully I can finish the season strong. Yeah,
you mentioned the kind of closing game to the season. There are 2 massive games coming up, Morton Tuesday night and Arbroath on Saturday. It's a good thing about football, isn't it, that you can kind of, after these results, you've got these 2 quick games straight away to try and rectify things and get back on track.
Yeah, that's it. The game is just around the corner, the Morton one. It's important that we get 3 points there. It's at home as well, so we need to really try and get 3 points there, and then 3 points on Saturday as well. I think 3 points at this stage of the season for us are vital. We need to get them. We can't really be accepting losses and probably draws. We need 3 points at this stage of the season. We know what position we're in, we know what we can do, but we also know what's down there if we don't start turning some of these mistakes into wins.
And finally, a word on the fans, because they once again turned up in their numbers this afternoon to support the boys.
Yeah, no, the fans are brilliant. They've followed us all season, even when we've been on bad runs. They're always travelling in numbers. So no, we really appreciate that, and hopefully the next week, the 2 games at home, we can get 6 points and see where we can go.